Hello everybody. Today I will be presenting to you a car organization video. This video hopefully will help someone to get ready for the summer season, get their car organized and ready to go. So I'll start from the front of the car to the back of the car, and the car that I am showing you my organization on is a Toyota Sequoia. So starting with the front of the car, I have a clip-on phone holder that I just got from Target. The back just clips onto the vents and it holds my phone. Very easy to pull it off and push it back on. And so I use that to hold my phone. So next is the door panel, and as you can see I have two holders for cup holders and some additional storage and a hand bar storage. I don't use any of this storage actually because it's just hard to get to, but I do have a pair of gloves down there that I use when I pump gas on the occasion. But this particular pocket pulls out too, and you can put stuff down there. I just don't have anything there at the moment. Here we have the glove compartments. The Toyota Sequoia actually has two compartments here, but I only use one of them. So the top one I actually don't have anything in, but it's about a hand's length of storage, so you could use it if you needed to. The bottom one stores some extra headphones. It seems like every time I go to the gym, it's like, oh, I forgot my headphones. So I just keep an extra spare in my car, just a $15 pair of Sony headphones. And then we also have in here some freshener for the car, and it's actually a lavender and spearmint spray that I just use inside the car. It's not too strong, but I use it when we need it, when we've had boys in the car for the day and it gets kind of smelly. Then on the door of the car, we have some gloves that were left there from before, but I don't really use that space either. And then just like I showed you on the other side, the driver's side, there's a compartment here. I don't use that either. So next I'm going to just show you the center console, which is probably the most used space for me in the car. We have two cup holders, as you can see, and then a third holder right here. And then there is a compartment right here that I house all of my cords and chargers when I'm in the car. Next to that is a awesome compartment storage in this Sequoia. And at the top it has these compartments, as you can see, for a pen. I hold this because I put any receipts that I have from gas, or when my husband goes to get the gas, he puts it there. I have some tissues that go here. And then in the bottom right here, this part is what's facing the driver's side of the car, but I have right here, as you can see, two notepads. I have some wipes, I have a pencil holder, and then I have another folder that I just use if I need it for anything. And then also right here, as you can see, something else is right here. I have my CD case, because yes, I still do use CDs. So those all fit in there pretty snug, and I actually have some extra space. Next, right here, I have a compartment that I just keep some lip glosses in. And in front of that is a pretty deep compartment where I keep lotion, Perel. I have a little change purse if I ever have to go through the toll plaza. Easy access for change. It's not loose and jumping all around. And then I have some half-used tissue containers. Like I said, I yesterday kind of restocked my car, so that's I just put the new packet of tissue in there. And you can slide this back and forth, and when I slide it back, this is the insert that I took out of the small compartment right here, and I put it back here just for storage. And then this is just a baggie with a scarf in it. That's just a black girl's needs sometimes. You got to work with me. But sometimes I need that on the go, so that's in there. And then I just slide that back. I prefer for it to be slid back. Then next to that, you will see the manual for the car. You'll see some other inserts for the DVD player. A baggie. See if you can see that. Okay, a baggie full of bags, and that's what I use in my car when we have a mess. It's just easier to get to this compartment than to reach over to the glove compartments. And below that is just some other features that were in the car, but I just keep them. I'm not using them. Some cords and things like that. So this space is divided, and that's how I use that divided space. But everything's in arm's reach and very easily able to get to it. Okay, so now we're in the passenger zone of my car, kid zone if you want to. I'm going to start on the right hand side, which is right behind the driver. There's a pocket right there. Don't use that. Right here is a center console where they can adjust the temperatures, but below it is a drink section right here. We very rarely use this. It's just because there's two in here, and I'll show you the other one, and the kids very rarely use it, and they're the ones that are typically back here. But so we have that, and right behind Edgar is the kid zone. And I say it's the kid zone because every kid that comes in my car now knows what's in here. It's no longer a secret. But if you opened it up, you will find the remote controls for the DVD player, some straws, extra straws, a pen and a pencil. Here's some half-eaten sunflower seed packets and some tissues. My daughter also keeps one of these headbands in here when she's playing sports or needs to pull her hair back. So if you close that top compartment, there's a piece back here that allows you to flip this baby forward and gives you a platform here. But this is why the kids love this car, because it's like snack central. We're on the go a lot with sports and activities, and I just kind of keep them stocked with some snacks on the go. I love this compartment because it's deep enough for me to put a good amount of things in here. So let me just talk about the snacks. Now that it is, the kids love the Smarties, but now that it is summer, I try to put things in here that will not melt. So I don't ever have chocolate in here, any caramels, or things that will melt. So the Smarties work very well. I just go to the dollar store and I just get a pack of Smarties for them. These nut and almond packs my kids love. I used to get them from Safeway, and it seems as though they've stopped selling them. I don't know why. Every time I find something I like, people stop selling them. Old school fruit stripes for the kids. And old school now later, so adults and kids alike. I get those at the dollar store, so I just raid the dollar store candy section and put some stuff. But that's not the end of this console. Behind this console, you will find another container, and in here we keep pretzels, as you can see, chips, or goldfish packets. You also have my daughter's DVDs in here and my son's DVDs in here, and just a little notepad that they use to play with sometimes. It varies what's in here depending on what they've decided to put in here, but I just monitor it and make sure that it doesn't get too cluttered. We also have the headphones for the DVD players, so that's there. And then this hasn't been opened yet, but this is some cards and a little score card. We did have some Uno cards in here, but after our trip to New Jersey, we took them out, so they just haven't been placed back in there. So this conveniently goes back here, and then this conveniently closes. So if you're ever in my car, you know where the snacks are. Now to the back of the truck. My car does come with a third row seat, but the only thing I keep back here is the umbrella just on the floor right there. It's very easy to get back here. So the headphones are in these little side panels, as you can see, but that's the only thing that is in the third row seat of this truck. Last but not least, here is the contents of the back of my truck. So I have one of these crates that I use when I go to Costco's, and it pops up. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I can't. but it pops up and it creates a crate. So that didn't work out so well to show you guys that, but that's what that is. I have my lawn chair, which I will soon be changing out because this one does not have a cover up. It's not a over the head visor, but I'll change that out. So I'll have 2 in here for the summer, but summer and winter and spring and fall, this stays in here because we're in gyms sometimes that don't have seats. So I use the ones that don't have a visor on it. When the summer comes, I switch to the one with the visor. So over here is where my main storage is, and I'm just going to go through each piece. So this right here, I got these containers from the dollar store. They're actually sweater holders, and I put a drop cloth in here for when I go to like the Salvation Army and pick up some crafts, or I go to Home Depot. I can cover up my back seats with this tarp. So next we have a, I guess, ground blanket from when we're out and about. If anyone needs a blanket, we're hanging out at the park or whatever, we have a blanket. And the blanket, picnic blanket, I guess you could say, fits very snug and perfectly into these dollar store. It was 2 in a packet for $1, so that's what is being used in here. So those stay right here. And then this is my carry-all bag. I actually bought one of these bags for a friend of mine, and I liked it, so I went back and got me one as well. So this is mainly what I did for our seasonal change-up. And it has 6 pockets on the back. There's 3 on the back and 3 on the front. So right here I have some Band-Aids because we're in sports and we're on the go. Good to have Band-Aids. Right here I have some safety pins, you just never know. And then this one is empty, but a lot of this stuff I just grabbed from the dollar store, just made it easier. Right here I have a container. Everybody was talking about these iPad containers, so I went and got one. I don't know why, but for $1 I figured I have nothing to lose. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, guys, in this Velcro. So inside of here, I'm just going to kind of grab in here. The dollar store had these fans that you put AA batteries in. And so the fan, I got 4 of them and only 2 of them worked. Can you believe that? I'm not surprised. But I'm going to take the other 2 back because I want to keep this. So I'm going to push this to the side. So next in the bag I have some wipes, I have some paper towels, I have a empty water bottle here as well. So that's what's on the side. Then this container here is just like a pencil container. But inside of the pencil container, I don't know how I'm going to get this open. Hold please. So I got that bag open for you guys. This is just a dollar store bag that I found, and I like the way it matched my bag, so I got it. But inside of here we have some SPF, and we have some Febreze because the summer's coming. We're going to need this. Never know what's going to pop off. The Febreze because I do carry my son who plays a lot of sports, and those kids, once they finish playing, whew, Lord, Aleve, just something to quick and easy to have in here. Some Lysol spray. Like I said, we're on the go a lot. You never know when you're going to need that in gyms and things like that. And then some off spray, which is some bug spray to keep us clear of any bugs when we're outside or at parks. And then just some Altoids. So in the bag I have a pair of scissors, and we just recently went on a trip and needed some scissors. And actually 2 occasions we needed some scissors. One was at the gym. Kids needed to cut off their sleeves to their shirts, and the other time was when we went on our trip. We needed some scissors to cut something. My daughter was doing a craft or something during our 6-hour trip, and so I bought some scissors. But good to have in here. So on the other side, like I said, there are 6 compartments to this bag. And on the other side, I have a flashlight, because that's good to have. I have a lint roller. I have some vinyl gloves, just in case. things get messy. And I have some Roughies trash bags. So just some trash bags in there. Because, like I said, this is all about on the go, making sure we have what we need. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you that's in our bag is these two bags right here. And I'm not going to open the bags up. I don't think that's necessary. But this one's for my daughter. This one's for my son. Now, I'm just starting to get used to this whole... Did I tell you guys I had a water bottle too? This is my water bottle. This is a little cheap water bottle just in case we need a water bottle. But anyway, so these two bags here are for my kids. Purple one's for my daughter, the black one's for my son. And like I said, I am starting to just get used to these slumber parties and these impromptu, hey, can I go over such and such's house? And sometimes it just makes me feel uncomfortable when they don't have things with them. So, you know, I used to carry extra bags when they were little and they needed supplies, but as they've gotten older, don't necessarily need that anymore. So the bags that I have here carry a extra change of clothes, underwear, socks, and a toothbrush and toothpaste kit. And I just think it just would be easier if, oh, can I go with such and such? Here's your bag, go, you know. And then you have to worry about giving people back their stuff. I still got a whole bunch of stuff with people's. I just haven't given it back yet. And they've been over my house and I've seen them multiple times, and I haven't given it back. So that's what's in my to-go bag. That's in the back of the car. Here was the little green container, and here was my to-go supplies, and it all fits very snug in this bag. And I didn't want a bag that had a zipper because I felt like I would be confined to what I could put in it, but this seems to work really well for me. And this also has a material that I can wipe off very easily. It has handles so that if for some reason my husband needs it, I can easily just grab it, put it in his car, and he can go. So I hope that this is pretty sunny out here today, but maybe I can show you exactly what that looks like in the back of my car. But I hope this helped you and gave you some ideas for what you can do for your organization, for your car or your truck. Like I said, mine is pretty much focused around children, only because I have children, and I just want to be prepared and have everything in an organized way so that we can keep moving and not skip a beat. So I hope this helped everyone. Please like below if you like this video, and please subscribe if you like the other videos and this video that you are seeing today. Bye.